Hello, welcome to class this month. Just play. So this month's theme is inspired by our OPC teacher, Rachel Piper. So definitely check out the amazing class she created for you on the Cadillac, where it is really fun to mix and match and play around. We are going to just play on the reformer, and we are going to loosely use the order. So you'll still see the order in here, but we're going to have some fun with some asymmetry. With some exercises we don't often play with, and just like mixing things up with some of the mat stuff, some of the inspired things from other pieces of equipment. So don't take yourself too seriously. Okay. And then like have fun, come back to this class. If you can only do 15 minutes, just do 15 minutes, right? Like have a lot of fun. So let's do 3 to 4 heavy springs on and lying down on your back, balls of your feet on the foot bar. Press out and in 10 times without crashing. You can click the springs, but you can't clink the springs. And let the full balls of your feet end up on the foot bar. That means your pinky toe too. It has to play. It has to be part of the party. Then come all the way in. Hands can be underneath your hips. Same exercise out and in. You can play with how low you go. So you can just be just above the foot bar, or you can go a little higher to make it a little easier. 3 more. 2, 1. Take your arms by your side. Go on to your arches parallel and together. If you always put your arches on the front of the bar, then put them on the top of the bar. If you always put them on the top of the bar, put them on the front of the bar. Play around with what is touching the bar. And then lift your head and chest up, slide those hands back underneath your seat, parallel your legs, squeeze them together, flex the feet even and the ankles. So you're like, do you see how you're like making your bird on a perch with your feet? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend both knees in, flex the ankles strongly, pull the toes up to the sky, land on your heels, out and in. Let the inner heel stand on the foot bar. Let the outer hips hug in nice and tight. 2 more. Last one. And then lift your head and chest up, slide those hands underneath, parallel and flexed feet. 8, 7, 6. Have fun. If it's hard, it's because it is. 3, 2. You're going to stay out on 1. Turn out and then point and flex. Point and flex. Make your flexion really long in your spine. Keep the feet pointed. Bend the knees in. Land back on the balls of your feet. Press out. Hands are down by your side. Lower and lift the heels. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 2 and 1. And rest. Bend everything in. All right, lift your foot bar up. Get it out of the way for your 100. Grab onto your handles, lift your head and chest, and pump your arms. So don't take your 100 so seriously. Just see if you can like relax into it a little bit. Have some fun with it. And hold your arms still and beat your legs open and close. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. 1 more cycle. Now pump your arms and beat your legs. Pump your arms and beat your legs. Pump your arms and beat your legs. Hold. Lower the legs. Lift the arms. Whew. Way to go. That was amazing. So take off your springs. You are down to 2 springs. All right. And then let's play with coordination. So elbows into your side. Lift your head and chest up. And then just for fun, a few tricep presses. Yeah. And then send the legs out. Open just the right leg. Close. Open just the left leg, close. Bend your knees, bend your elbows. If you did the old school one, that's fine. We're playing here though, so try not to anticipate and go into autopilot. Press out, open just the left leg, close. Open just the right leg. Bend your knees, bend your elbows. Press out and beat the legs open and close. Bend your knees in, bend your elbows. Press out, crisscross. Bend your knees, bend your elbows. One more fun thing. Press out, walk the legs down, and scissor the legs right back up and walk them down and walk them up. One more time. Walk them down, walk them up. Yep, that burns. Bend everything in and ditch your headrest. Sit all the way up. Center around. Drop off a spring. And put the knuckles towards each other. Pull your waist back as you round back. Open the arms and press the arms back. Dive your head in. Try to touch those thumbs with straight arms. And then just circle the arms all the way around. Have fun here. We're not going to do any fun variations with this, but I do want you to enjoy playing. Maybe you don't even do this exercise because you're trying to take it so seriously. But what if you can relax into it a little bit? Elbows up, pinkies with your fingers, reach up and forward, head to your knees, lift your ribs. And again, elbows up. If you want to add the straightening of the arms back there, you can. If you're already doing that, may I suggest you don't, and you try it a different way. So play with a different version. I don't take my arms straight back all the time there because it's actually really hard, and I tend to flip my hands too soon. And the goal is to keep your palms facing towards your face until you've got them facing the ceiling, and then you flip them at the last second. And so play. Okay, so one thing we're going to play with on our rowing 3 and 4 is 2 springs. So if you're using weighted springs, I would do either 2 reds here or a red green. You could do a red blue if you feel it too much in your chest, but just know that that's a sign that you're not in your back, okay? So point through the feet, 2 springs, reach the arms forward, lower, lift, play with an imaginary handstand here, and then open the arms. Feel how much you have to work so hard? You have to work so hard. Oh my gosh, lift and open. One more time, reach, down, up, and open. Flex your ankles. So these 2 springs are going to keep you from like cheating yourself, right? So you're going to play with the connections of moving from your back. Slide those hands forward, lift them up. Oh my gosh. And circle around. And again, reach forward, lift. And circle. One more time, round forward, reach, lift. Whew. Those 2 springs. Okay, so now what we're going to do is play with kneeling, shave, and hug. So it's a little tricky if you're on an 80-inch reformer like I am. If you're on an 86, you're going to find that this is a lot more fun, pleasurable. Okay, so get those heels back, reach your arms forward in the sort of a platter, and then index finger and thumb and shave. Reach. Elbows wide, reach. Reach. Feel the full body in it. Reach, open the arms, and hug. Hug. Whew. Are we having fun yet? Is it a party? And rest. All right. So hook up your handles, grab your long box. We're going to play with a swan prep and some of your second long box stuff, even though it usually comes later. We're going to have a little long box party. So 2 springs for stability. Put your hands on your frame. Line your body up. Know that I have a really short torso compared to my long legs. So this is where I am. You might feel a little bit more even where you are. All right, the elbows go back as you lift your legs. Elbows go back, inner thighs are up. Elbows back, inner thighs up. One more like that. Now if you want to add on, you bend your elbows and you grasshopper. You kick your booty and then you do those beats we're already doing. And again, bend your elbows, kick your booty, reach, and beat those legs. Again, bend the elbows, kick, and then beat, 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 beat. We'll do one.